MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Thunder, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10 though.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've stuck to the plan in the early going, playing their style of basketball, and they're proving to everyone they have the potential to get even better.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Junior. And it's Wagner in at the 5. And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And MP hasn't quite delivered on his expectations he put on himself to dominate in the scoring column. But I think he views tonight as a great opportunity to get back on track and gain some positive momentum moving forward.
You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now Los Angeles with it, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, true on the 14-footer.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Doncic finds Junior. Wagner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Doncic. The 3 is up. Good work defensively by Dort. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Junior. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Junior. Oh, and the jam by Junior.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Wagner.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for OKC. 4-point game. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Junior drives in. And Junior throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now, here's Williams. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And over the last few years, SGA...
Substitution on the board.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that sends Jalen Williams to the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting, and his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Trent in at the 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Junior in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped 48 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Junior passes to Reeves. Back to Junior. Dort with a steal. And they're on the run. He stops. He pops. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Doncic passes to Junior. And here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got 3 assists in the game.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Left side, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Dort, a screen on Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Junior taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Trent. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. To end the run. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
11 seconds left in the second quarter. Junior outside. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The official's getting together. Here, they may want to review this one. And hold up, we're not going to halftime. Just
the previous play is under review.
Replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Brad, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I think for Oklahoma City, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man.
Glad you could join us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Los Angeles leading by 3. They've got Mo Wagner. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Junior in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive, BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Wagner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Junior drives in. And here's Connect outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Junior outside, fires for 3. He drops it from range. Junior's got 18.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Junior against Dort. The shot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Doncic has got his second bucket on the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside, Williams. Over connect. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The Lakers lead by 4. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Junior against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Junior throws it down hard.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the layup. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Doncic. Junior against Gilgeous-Alexander. Junior passes to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Doncic feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Back to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game. Doncic passes to Junior. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Doncic, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The Lakers in the lead. Junior outside. Wagner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Junior up and in on the layup. Junior's got 25 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Wagner outside. Oh, deflected. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the wing, right side. Junior outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
With 1 on the clock. The shot off that time. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling. Will go for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Finney-Smith. Junior's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Doncic has subbed in for McConnell. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. On the court for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 2-point game. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Junior. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. The Lakers with another miss. The Thunder have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Over connect. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points of the night.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Vanderbilt against Dort. Outside, Williams. There's a screen. Four on the clock. To take the lead. Rebound, the Lakers. Junior's got 4 rebounds in the game. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Had a chance to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Junior passes to Wagner. Now Junior. Wagner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside, Williams. Money! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
First, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment.
Good game, MP.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
I don't care what nobody say, man. MP the best scorer in the league, hands down, straight up.
Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish. MP.
Sometimes. MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Take a look. Let us know what you think. I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
Let's get after it, MP.
Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. MP's put some pressure on himself. We'll see how he handles it.
Now Sacramento starting five. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Bol. And it's Ellis at the point. All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Junior. Bangs home the trifecta. Junior's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
DeRozan finds Monk. Lets it go with the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And he makes that one.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Connect. No good. The Kings trail by 4. Hole with it. He's picked up by Doncic from downtown. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Monk. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Junior the pass to Vanderbilt. A 3-ball. Doncic, no good. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good, Junior.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Junior, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And here is Ellis. Pass to Bull. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis. Bull finds Ellis. Bull a screen on Reeves. And that one's good, Ellis.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to connect. Junior with it. 11 points in the game. Hayes with the screen for Junior. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Clock up 2 there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Reeves against DeRozan. Reeves gets the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And DeRozan kicks the ball. Pass to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Back them up. It's up a 3. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Junior. And Ball pulls it down. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to DeRozan. Over connect. No good off the back of the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead. For the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Junior subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Kings, Bol. He's checked in for Green. And it's Ellison for Victor Oladipo. You got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then it's Junior. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Junior throws it down hard.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And here's Levine who brings it up for Sacramento. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Ellis finds Ball. Outside, Levine. For the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. They're dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Fires the 3. And Ball pulls it down. The Kings trail by 3. Sabonis sets the pick for Ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Bull's got himself on the board with 3 there.
For somebody like Bull to easily knock down threes, that's like having a cheat code.
Connect. No good. Sacramento's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's DeRozan. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Kings also making a change. Valanciunas is checked in. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Another miss by DeRozan.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pistons, was all business. He picked up 39 points, and he was in a rhythm from both three-point land and the foul line. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Drives to the hoop, and Bull sends it back. And now the Kings, fast break, stolen by Connect. Now, here's Junior. Monk defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan, a screen on Reed. Monk outside. Drains it from 17 feet out. Monk's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Yeah, you know, I like watching Monk stroke it from the mid-range. We know he's got deep range, but that mid-range makes him hard to guard.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
33. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better?
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase is overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for the Kings. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there at Bull. And it's Ellis at the 1 spot. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game. DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Screen by Sabonis. The shot by Monk is no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Get that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Bull finds Monk. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Monk's got 5 points so far.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Junior dishes to Hayes. Doncic passes to Junior. Back to Doncic. Pass to Junior. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Monk kicks to Ellis. Monk sets the screen for Ellis.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Pass to connect. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Pocket 6. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned in the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Junior kicks to Doncic. Pass to Junior. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Ellis outside. Back to DeRozan. Roll the pass to Sabonis. Over Hayes. Sabonis' shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Here's Junior. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Monk. Zach LaVine's checked in for Monk. The Lakers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
The Lakers in the lead. Junior dishes to Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to Levine. Outside DeRozan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. DeRozan's got 11 points.
DeRozan showing no panic whatsoever. Shot clock almost down, but nothing but cool head and composure from him.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Doncic. Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. Peyton Watson comes in for Bol Bol. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Levine.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
With the drop.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Now, that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Junior. Sacramento making a switch here. Green's checked in, and both free throws good for Junior. 50 seconds left in the third. DeRozan surveying the D. Over in the corner, Green. Levine against Reeves. Valanciunas with a screen on Reeves. Again, Levine missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Junior. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Lakers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big time.
It's time for the fourth quarter action. Let's make some noise right now.
Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Junior sub in for Austin Reeves. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Junior. Offline with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3s.
Junior's out there with Bogdanovich. That's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. The Kings trail by 6. Watson kicks to Levine. Pass to Watson. Sabonis inside. Working on Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And it's Junior missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Now let's the pass to Sabonis. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Drills it from outside.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop it.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Junior. And he elevates for the slam. Domantas Sabonis did not like that at all.
Got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Junior. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Back to Monk. Outside DeRozan. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Junior. It's stolen by Monk. And it's blocked. Junior with it. He's against Bull. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Now Ellis. Here's DeRozan. Can't cash in from close range. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And that one's good, Junior.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Free throw good, Junior. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Monk.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Connect. Now Junior. And here's Doncic from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Lakers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Kings.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. 2-second
difference between shot clock and game clock. Going inside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Doncic. Now here's Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Lakers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Way to bring home that W. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
Watch